What is up, people on the internet? It is I, Michael Shockman, here with another episode of Shadowrun Returns. Haha. um, Last time we left off, we tracked down through cyberspace and a couple of other things the whereabouts and the identity of the Ripper, and we are now tracing him to his hideaway, Mercy Mental Hospital. We are about to go into there. We just arrived there at the end of the last episode. Hope you guys have had a good week since the last time one of these was released. And yeah, this might be a little bit of a shorter thing. I'm at least going to get done with this one section. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Oh, really quick, before we go on, if you haven't already, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. Share it with your friends, out to all your friends and family, and subscribe if you want to see more. Also, be sure to hit that bell icon so you never miss an episode. And if you want to help support the channel and all the work I do here, by myself and with friends, you can check me out on Patreon at patreon.com/dmshockman. You can also check me out on Twitter at dmshockman as well. But with that being said, let's get into it. Let's continue. Alright. I already read that. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Had to get a drink in. Receptionist. Welcome, sir. What business brings you to Mercy Mental Hospital? Here to see I'm here to see Holmes. Dr. Holmes. Ah, a new customer. Please wait in the common room up ahead. I'll notify the good doctor. Alright. Please wait in the cafeteria. Alright. Hey, guy. Have you seen Jonesy? I don't think so. I know, right? I haven't seen him in days. Dr. Philippe told me not to worry about it. He says I worry too much. But who am I supposed to play chess with? Donnie over there can't suss more than match 4. Wait, Josie is a man? He's the man. You just know it if you saw him. He used to be an urban brawl star. He says he was on the Screamers for a while in the glory days. He looks the part, so I believe him. He's got a super brawl gold ring he always wears. Urban brawl, huh? That's a rough profession. Not too rough for Josie. He says he went whole seasons without any injuries. He was usually playing Outrider though. Will you at least help me look for him? I have this key I swiped off the day guard, but they keep a close eye on us. Could you have a peek in the infirmary and see if there's a record on it or something? He might just be in a cool-off room and they won't tell me. I'll see what I can find out. No promises, though. Okay, I'll be right here if you do. Alright. Donnie. Alright. What's this? A severed arm lies next to the zipped body bag. The arm looks human and appears neatly severed at the elbow. There is a large gold ring on the index finger. Its owner is probably the occupant of the bag. Take the ring. You slip the heavy ring off the cold finger and feel its weight in your hand. Inside is an engraving. It reads, Screamers 2048. You find an unlabeled Trivid disc. You have no way of playing it back the this time. The surgical cart is strewn with gruesome tools, motorized vices, and metal saws. The patient information is for Josiah C. Dawson, is open on the cyber terminal. Read the medical history. Name, Josiah C. Dawson. Date of birth, 7/18/2015. Uh, height, 1.9 meters. Weight, 95 kilograms. Which I think, for those in pounds, I believe means... So, a kilogram is... Or a pound is 1.1... Or no, a kilogram is 1.1 pounds. So, no. Excuse me. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So that's going to be... So that means that he is 190 pounds, I think. I think I'm doing that math right. Occupation retired, allergies none, medications, uh, alprazolam, robazoxetine, reason for stay, post-traumatic stress disorder, status deceased. Retouch notes. Patient had undocumented cyberware in his left arm, as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise if transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve the other subjects, as well as fulfill some custom requests. Okay. Where are we? Oh, okay. Alright. So, did you see anything? I'm not sure how to put this. What? Tell me. Did he get released? Give Lorraine the ring. Maybe you should have this. You mean he... Oh, God. Well, thanks for your help. The noise of a scratchy PA system blasts through the room. Attention, D-Shock. Please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. Alright. First, we're going to talk to... Actually, hold on. Nope, we're not going to do that. Oh my god, this guy looks fucked up. Dr. Holmes, the elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. I'll say that for a second. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you. How may I help you? Dr. Holmes, I presume. You're a hard man to reach, especially considering you're dead. I'm sorry. Who's dead? He acts genuinely confused, but he can't seem to drop the smile from his lips. Yeah, we'll just cut straight to the chase. Cut the act, Doc. I know you killed the real Holmes, and I know you're running around town carving up people for parts. My word, such a violent paranoia. It's a pity. But what should I expect? This is a place for broken things, after all. And you are so very broken. Gods! Fuck 'em up! Guard's key. Alright. Nice. Good shot. The nearby intercom speaker crackles to life. The voice of Dr. Holmes begins to blare on it. Attention all personnel! We have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a male human, but may be coordinating with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. Confirm. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see that the inside is every bit as bad as the outside. Gone is any attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics, with peeling paint, cracked doors, and exposed conduits. The pretense of mental care is shattered. In this modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old, prisons and torture chambers rather than places of healing. It's clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than this facility. You continue on. Holmes can only run so far. Alright. Frag! Yikes. Goodbye. Sorry, buddy. The intercom begins speaking as soon as you approach. Holmes must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is a place for broken things, but only by further breaking them can they be remade. So we must break you. Sick fucker. Nice. Nice. Ah! Yikes. Yikes. Woo! Damn, dude. Alright, so I'm guessing that this is a specific type of that this is basically like a um like an amalgamation uh of external body parts that we basically get to control until it is load and load. And it's basically a chance for us to have an extra thing, but once it escapes our control, then we have to fight it, I'm assuming. I don't know. Whew. From another intercom, Dr. Holmes continues, "Someone once told me that I was a broken thing, but he also said I could remake myself. He wanted to break me down so I could put myself back together again. And I did. But only after I broke him." I could remake you as well. What wonderfully twisted thoughts must churn in a mind such as yours. But I'm more inclined to use you for parts. Let's do a... There we go. I think that it might have been a bit of a mistake to actually uh, bring Shannon. Come on. It's getting close. Yikes. It's an enemy now. Alright, let's do spells. Headshot! Nope, just in the shoulder. Nice. Got him. The Trivid holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the videos files are missing. Insert and playback video. Trivid number 1. Got some cutout chips in last week. Tried them out on the patients with violent flashbacks, hoping it would at least mellow some of them out some. It was like night and day once the chip was installed. All of their psychotic break triggers were blocked. Mrs. Yuskin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff or herself. Number 6. I was walking to the organ grinders downtown, and there was some kind of event happening at Mega Media. They had a puppet there from Maria Mercurial's label with a Personafix chip installed, making her an exact doppelganger. They were just using her to hawk some SimSense re-release of a Mercurial live show, but it gave me an idea. The cutouts, the body modifications, and my healthy supply of patience. I'm perfectly set up to be a Bunraku fixer. If I can find a supplier of Personafix chips, I can sell full-service Bunraku, even program the behavior trees. Great. Found a buyer for the first Bunraku. A man in the Barrens offered me 20,000 nuyen for the female troll I've been modifying. He likes them big, he says. All that's left is to arrange delivery. He says he can put me in touch with some buyers if I'll accommodate special orders. These morons' lives are already over anyway. The least they could do is line my pockets. What a fucking tool. And I think this is leading us into the next battle. The last little bit of things. Before you is a medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluids spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines, enduring horrific experiments. The subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't wish they were. You've chased Holmes to his lair, just as his face reveals an ugly soul. So does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper. The elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. Alright. 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 Hold on, guys. Let's confirm. Alright. Another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this is also a rare chance to get a word in on the good doctor. He greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one, aren't you? A fine specimen indeed, I must say. We both know how this ends, so let's get to it already. Patience, patience. We're not done here yet. I have one last examination to conduct. Piazzel, subdue them. Alright. What does she have? Come on. Got him. Alright. Got her. Frag! You can actually miss with a fucking grenade. That's fucking hilarious. Ow. Ow. Kneecap. Come on. Got him. Take him down! Ah! Got him. Well, that was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast, but something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck in this mortal coil for a few moments more. This is a place for broken things. I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling toward a workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. +1 action point. Your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Nice. Then, with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. Alright. Holmes' workbench falls somewhere between coroner's slab and medieval torture device. It is decorated in the many colors of death and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. To the other is a pockets secretary, its small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held closed by and with a tied length of surgical tubing. Investigate the workspace. This bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes likely dismembered bodies or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it was used recently, though. Skim the journal. Leafing through the pages, you find intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed into the last few pages is a copy of the disinterment order from a local cemetery. With the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Access the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the names and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watt's name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared the same fate. Alright, receive some cash. There's also a large sum of new which can be easily transferred to your account. Perfect. Examine the roll sheet of paper. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of the human female form, rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be a blueprint for making Holmes's new, very own monster. His workbench. Okay. Alright. Baraku. Oh, that's what Bunraku are. They're fucking sex slaves. That isn't disgusting at all, is it? No, not at all. I'm being totally sarcastic. For games. We're not even going to pay that any mind. Let's come over here. Nice. Persona fix chip wiper. This is programming. We just wiped his thing. Perfect. Alright. And out we go. Nice. As you approach the exit, you realize that Shannon lingers quite a few steps behind. Looking back, you see that she is half turned, looking pensively toward the horror show of Holmes's lab. Finally feeling your eyes on her, she faces you and raises her head in a proud, almost defiant manner. We have done much good here tonight. We have removed two vile creatures from this world, and so ended a growing shadow they cast upon the city. Our paths crossed and joined, and we did this thing together. But now here our paths must divide. You saw what I saw. This isn't over yet. No, it won't be over for some time to come. A distant cry of pain echoes down from somewhere above, and the young shaman pauses to listen to the tortured ground. There is still more work to be done for both of us. But what must be done differs for each of us. I came here to find justice for my brother, and that has been done. His spirit can now find rest. But there are other victims of the Ripper, both alive and dead, who still struggle to be at peace. Many of them are here in this place, filling the halls with their torment. I cannot leave them behind. But the spirits have something else in store for you, a different path. You must finish what you've begun. You must confront the first evil that fostered the one we have just ended. That's a really convoluted sentence. Nice. There's no way I can change your mind? I'm afraid not, but thank you. Because of you, my brother's killer has met swift justice, and justice of the only sort which such a man as Holmes deserved. Death. I will now set to the task of healing those he has left behind. For every madman we faced here tonight, there are a dozen innocent souls crying out in need. The spirits of the departed will also need help in passing, or else I fear they may become like those we met in the hangar. They all deserve my help. And what about Lone Star? They can't be far behind. When they enter the back room there, when they enter the room back there, they will have no thoughts other than the thoughts of promotion. With the Ripper in hand, my brother will be forgotten, along with all the other victims. But so too will I. They will not be a problem. Whether that's true or not, Shannon's confidence and very presence seem capable of making it true. Good luck to you, D-Shock. I hope you can find the same justice for your friend that I found for my brother. I appreciate that, and good luck to you. Alright. Confirm. Loose ends! Alright. The ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materializes between swipes of its overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. But guys, that's going to have to wait until next time. We have been going now for, oh good lord, almost an hour. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said at the beginning, please, if you haven't already, please be sure to give this, do me a favor and smash the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. And if you really like what you see, please ring that bell icon. Make sure it's clicked, so that way you can always be notified when I have videos that come out. But seriously, guys, thank you so much. I'm Michael Shockman, and remember, as always, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy, and we'll see you guys next time in the shadows. Peace!